Alright, so I should be able to do some commentary through this series. So we got we got Corruption, getting accused of CDR. Corruption versus Immortals, game 1 here. This is going to be a good game. I know both of these teams are pretty familiar with each other's styles, and they're pretty fairly evenly matched. We got 3 IS-3s, T-32, 50-100, T-69, AMX Chaffee for Immortals, and 3 IS-3s, T-32, 50-100, 110 AMX Chaffee for Corruption. So they have pretty even matchups here. We have a scout exposing the 5 lane here. Immortals think there's probably nobody here where the 5100. He hasn't been spotted yet, so he's doing a good job hiding his tanks. Also, Corruption has a scout in the field, so they can see that they don't have anybody in their base cap. So that's the information both teams have been giving off. Right here looks like there's a battle that's inedible going to happen here, and Immortals looks like they clearly have the overmatch, but they got to be careful how far they come around this corner. Corruption's tanks took the fight to them, and that was a fatal error. So now they smell blood. They're definitely going to push in. They know they can get that tank at least. So now Immortals are doing the right thing. They're already up a tank. They're just going to try and brawl it out with what they have. See if they can continuously have an overmatch here. They have another tank coming into the mix and another tank coming in that way. These two last tanks here are pinched pretty bad. 5100 is more than likely on reload. He's running away. He's not going to be able to get that reload off before his tanks are dead. Corruption player is going to pick one up there. Kind of evened out the matchup a little bit. He eventually drops. This AMX Chaffee is out now. So now we have our 3v1. 5100 should be loaded. Sir Tubins, let's see what he can do. He wisely takes out this 5100 while he's on reload. He's going to get a free kill pretty much there, and now he's going to try and run and get his reload off. Oh, it's game over, my bad. That's 1-0 Immortals. So we got Corruption pushing the center of the town really hard here. Thing is, they don't have any pinch. Like, they actually are getting flanked themselves for doing that. Let's see if they can. They took that scout out immediately. That was good reaction time for them. They still have to worry about this 5100 on his flank now. He's gonna stalk them. He's gonna wait till they're all pushed up and then come out. Here he comes and see what he can land. 1, 2, pulls back. So he's going to be a problem for these tanks. Even if they pull one tank to go deal with them, he's just going to clip them out. And it's not like he can just go deal with them because he's got to cross in front of these tanks right here. So he goes down. That IS-3 was flustered. This scout looks like he got that 5100 on reload. Good job for Tommy's shoe there, capitalizing on that. Corruption's looking decent here, but he's getting flanked again. So maybe I guess not so much decent. This is going to be an Immortals victory. Essentially, they just kind of grouped up too much on one corner. And you want to stick together, but getting that close just allows the other team to push you from different areas. And they're all theirs, but they're just more spread out better, attacking the same group of tanks. This is going to be a good fight. It looks like... oh, it's hard to call it. I think Immortals got the upper hand with that 1390s got up there, but now... yeah, the 5100s are getting shot off them. It looks like Immortals is definitely going to take this middle. 5100 paid a little bit for it. Their armor is pushing hard right now because they know they lost the lights. At some point they're going to have to retreat here. It's a few seconds now that their lights down. They need to retreat and watch their flank. That was a brutal loss for Corruption, losing those 4 lights trying to take the middle. Looks like this is going to be another Immortal victory. 3-0 Immortals.
We did it! We won! Enemies in the area. We either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll!
So it looks like Corruption's going to try and do something risky here. They're going to send their lights around to flank their heavies, and I think they're going to target their armor. Immortals armor sitting in the back, so casual pie and core version. If I think this is how it's going to play out. Looks like Immortals is already ready for it, or I'm not sure. No, Punisher's going around the other way. Here we go. So they see them now. The 32 is turning around. This armor needs to get in there. Their armor, all they have to do is drive forward, and Corruption should have this. And here they come. This is exciting because Corruption's down 3-0, and they have an awesome play here that should work. There's no way they should lose at this. Let's see what happens, though. These T-32s should be dead already. A lot of shot bouncing going on. These lights are behind that one right now. It should go down. Immortal still seems to pick up the early lead off that. They have like 5 tanks shooting at one, and he's still alive, bouncing shots. Here we go. They got their armor up against their lights. There should be 2 more kills for Corruption. And it just looks like right now Immortals is trying to chase around a light tank over there. 3 of them. I'm not sure who went down there. We have a 3v3 now. Looks like we have 3 IS-3s, or 2 IS-3s and a 110 versus a 5100, a lightweight, and an AMX Chaffee. That is, looks like their AMX Chaffee is in base still. Not sure if he disconnected or... Oh, he's capping the base. Never mind. The AMX Chaffee's got cap pressure, which is probably not the best idea at this point. Especially with one of them, they still have a minute to get to the cap. Like, yes, they are all slow, but they're definitely going to get there. I mean, unless maybe this 5100 gets on cap, but he's going to take a hit here. He should. Nope, that missed. Let's see if this works. If this works, Immortals just basically swept them. So this is going to cut the cap pressure down by in half, so it'll be 19 seconds, 18 seconds. It looks like Frazzle should be able to make this. And I highly doubt he's going to bounce this shot on an AMX Chaffee or a 5100. There it is. There's the reset. Not the right tank, but gives him a little more time. There it is. Corruption should definitely win this one now. Good game for Corruption.
We can't hold on.
VR? Oh, you're there?
We got enemy in the area. Take them down.
Hey, Aimbog, I'm just modding a match here.
Hello.
I'll get to you in a minute, okay? So we got Corruption going to the 2-lane, and Immortals went to the tracks. The 232 is pretty good on proc. Gets hauled down on the tracks here. So right now it looks like Corruption literally has no answer for anything. They're all in that bowl right there. They can't come out left or right to get. They have zero map control. They're all stuck in a bowl. If they try and come out, they're going to get hit from either side. They're having a hard time getting information. They're not sure where all Immortals tanks are. They obviously know these T-32s are here. So they're going to take out their eyes now too. I think that was just the AMX Chaffee get down. But let's see these lights start to move in. We're 4 minutes in, and we're pretty much still at a standstill. Corruption is clearly already pinned down. They're just getting whittled away. They're going to make a decision to go for cap, so they're going to lose some XP. They're going to lose some HP here. Or no, they're not going for cap. They're just trying to get closer to the tracks. Fortunately, these lights are not going to be able to do anything over here. So moving them over here definitely isn't the greatest thing Corruption could have done there. They should have went to the south tracks down here, and they can maybe shoot them undetected from over there, but now they're just vulnerable. Their lights got there. They have like a 5v3 in a second, 7v3 in a second. Their heavies are just not even in the battle right now. Here comes one heavy, too late. He's going to be in a 6 versus 1 by the looks of it. So that's how it's going to go. 6 versus 1 against that heavy, and then probably 6 versus 1 against this heavy. Or maybe that heavy. So they got a 6v2. They're going to focus down the T-32 fairly easily. So that's it, folks. It's going to be 4-1 Immortals final.